Hi everybody, my name is Adrienn Light and welcome here on my channel. As you see in the title, I fall in love. I have to confess to you that I fall in love. I started to use essential oils in September, and yes, I have to say that I am lost. I'm amazed how they works, and I'm amazed how they affect the body. You know, it came to my life several times, essential oils, and that especially started to pop up 1 year before. And I was really refusing all the essential oils as I'm living with a light body and in a pranic state, which means that you are always in a wholeness state, completeness, and I just didn't understand why I should use essential oils if I can connect to everything and feel in this fullness and this complete state. I checked that moment through my meditations and I received a big no to using them, so this is how I did. But then the time went, and more time popped out essential oils in my life. And yes, in September I received a very strong sign for using them, and I checked it several times through my meditation, and the answer what I received, yes, nice time to try them. And the first time, okay, I asked which brand is the best, which is the best to start, and I also received the answer for it. And I was a little bit skeptic for trying them because one part, okay, I received this very big yes, and you have to try them, but other part I just didn't understand why I need them. If through my life I'm working and I'm on that state that I don't need anything here in this field, I already feeling complete myself. But okay, I gave a try to it, so I ordered my first package in September, and then what I have to say to you that I fall in love essential oils. It's just amazing. So also that's why I'm doing this video, to sharing my experience with you with essential oils, how I receive them, how I'm using them, and how it affects my body. To understand it and how I will start, first I want to ask you to imagine a little bit, because maybe first you need to use your imagination, or if you are able to see it, you will understand what I'm speaking. Our physical body, this reality, what you are receiving here as a reality, is just an illusion. We are not here as physical being, as a material. It's just a projection. This field, what we are living here, it's a holographic energy field, and it's just a projection, what you call reality. Actually, when we are speaking, your bones, your skin and everything is just an illusion for your eyes, for your physical eyes. This is how you are perceiving this reality, but because of it you don't understand and you don't see the whole picture. If you are seeing a three-dimensional movie, and if you don't know the whole concept and how it works and all these things, I'm just sitting you there, maybe you think that it's real. And maybe you think that the airplane which is coming here, it's real, it's happening. But as you know what is three-dimensional movie, then you know that it's just an illusion. And you have lots of fun seeing a three-dimensional movie. here in this reality, you don't have the consciousness, you don't understand, and you don't see the whole picture, and you think that this is real, what you are living here, but it's not. If you are able to lift up or go beyond of this reality, what we call, yes, reality here, you can see that you even don't have physical body. It's just all energetically informational field, and these displays represent, project your body and your physical things and your life here in this field. For it, I took for you some photos, some images like this. It's easier to see how it works. How you can see here, this field energetically is just, this is how this image shows. And it's even not the reality, so it's just images, and it's just try to explain you how it is. The true answers you will receive through your meditations and not with your physical eyes. But these images helps you to understand a little bit more how it is our reality. And then let's speak about frequencies and vibrations. So the normal physical being, the normal physical body, human body, has a certain kind of frequency. It's normally 70 hertz, the vibrational field of a normal human body. If we are speaking about disease, this frequency is lower. So apart when you have disease, the frequency will stay, the vibrational field there, it's lower than 60 hertz. And then I took for you an image which explains you, shows you how and where vibrates the essentials. On this image you can see the hertz, the value of the essential oils, the frequency much higher than the physical body. Here on this photo you can see with the crystals the essential oils. So you already know that the crystals has a high frequency of field, and maybe you are already working with them. Crystals has a high frequency. Well, if I have to compare, if I have to say, some essential oils has higher frequency than crystals. Crystals in the materialistic form here in this reality, they are like stone crystals, very hard substances. And if we are speaking oils, essentials, they are not that hard, their field is not that dense. So if you don't understand these numbers, and if you still are very skeptic as I was, I took for you a very good example to explain how it works. So imagine like a scale, that this scale is the whole, is the wholeness. This is the universe, the whole universe, okay? Everybody is a multidimensional being. What means that you have your part, which is enlightened, which is in full light, and you have your other part, which has a lower frequency of field, or maybe it's in the shadow. So it doesn't have to say that you are like this. You are in the whole range of frequencies and the whole range of dimensions. And you have different representations in a different fields. And also you and everybody has their part, which is enlightened and which is full of light, and there are other parts which is not. And even when we are speaking here in this reality, you, which is this which displays this physical body, it's just an energy field. And in the energy field there are different parts, and the one part of the energy field, the baby, has a higher frequency field, and the other part of the energy field has a lower frequency field. Also, when we are speaking about diseases, let's see a physical body, there are, if you have a kind of disease, it's one part of your body, let's say at the beginning, okay, it's not the whole body, it's ill. So in the body it also can represents like this. There are one part which is struggling, which is in shadow, which is in a denser frequency, and maybe other part works so well and so healthy. So if we are seeing the whole energy field, it's similar. There are parts which is lower frequential, denser energies, and other parts which is not. So how I took to you, imagine that this scale is the whole light, and what happens when we are speaking from the human body? It vibrates like 60 hertz, like this here. What it means that this human body is able to see, digest this part of the whole, okay, contains this range of frequencies of the whole. If you are speaking from essential oils, they have a higher range of frequencies, higher vibrational field, which means that they contains a wider range of frequencies. So they are manifesting on this field, which is wider range than a human body. When somebody starts to use essential oils, automatically starts to expand the consciousness, automatically start to transform all the energetic field what the being contained. And even the essential oils, so it's, you can see this is just one part of the whole, okay, and essential oils won't do the work for you. It's not say that, okay, I use essential oils and I'm just doing like this and everything will resolve. It's not the truth. How I say to you, imagine that this is a whole, and essential oils also just works on a certain range of frequencies. But on this frequency of field, it's so effective and so good, and even it's so interesting because in this reality, the field what works these essential oils, it's much wider than when human body can work. And the funny thing and the good thing is that essential oils works even that someone puts their attention or not. If you are conscious about it and more you are open, more you can use the essential oils consciously, and quicker you will transforming, and quicker you will going, and you will use them as a tool consciously. But there are some persons who are just using essential oils. For example, my family, they are not using them consciously, but of course living with me, they are using it also. And it's starting to transform their field also. So you want or not, it affects you. And why? This is why what I explained to you, the human body vibrates on this field, and the essential oils vibrates on a wider range of frequencies. So automatically what you can find here, all the field, all the energy field, they start to transform. And that's why essential oils is very good to heal different diseases, to heal blockages in your body, what you have, to transform all the energy field what you contains, and to lighten up your being, raise your frequency, your whole being. And through this you will experience a lot of new things on your body and lot of changings on your body. So first, all your being, the frequency of it starting to lifting up, starting to transform all your body and all your cells. all your energy field is starting to illuminating, starting to lifting up. If your energy field here in this realm starting to lifting up, then new gates, new channels opening in you, expanding your consciousness automatically, and you are capable to channel to receive even more light to your being. How I explain you that light, this light, what we are speaking in source sense, is already there, so you don't have to create it. What you have to work it to can tap in to that consciousness from here through this energetical field. And more prepared your energetic field, more light has your energetic field here in this realm, more you can receive from this immense light what we have all around. And if you are consciously using these essential oils, automatically the deeper, the denser part of your body is starting to transform. A normal human body eats 3-5 times a day, so all day you are putting physical dense food to your body, to your system. It affects your system, so automatically your system is vibrating on that vibrational field. Essential oils have much higher much higher frequency of field than food, than physical food, what we call physical food. What happens? Even though if, for example, you decide to consume physical food, using these essential oils consciously, constantly in your life, daily life, you are rewriting all the cells and lifting up all the parts of your being, of your body. And then your body won't vibrate on that level, which is the same as a physical food, as a physical substance, is this energy field. You automatically starting to lifting up, and you starting to lighten up your being. And lots of part of your energy field, they are in the subconscious part, or in shadow, what you don't see. You are not conscious about it, working on it. But when you start to use essential oils, starting to lighten up these fields also, and starting to transforming these fields also. So, for example, you had an issue, for example, with money, and you don't know it, you're not conscious about it. You are living your life, daily life, and you are not working on it emotionally because you don't know that you have an issue with it. It's just not in your presence. You think that your relationship with money, it's good and it's healthy and in evidence, and you don't have to work on it. When you start to use essential oils, starts to transforming every part of your energy field. So every part what was in hiding or what was in the subconscious part is starting to clean and starting to coming up. And it affects all part and every part of your life when you start using essential oils. How I'm experiencing me as in my daily life, and what change I received. My biggest problem was that I was so there, and for me it was so difficult being here. And also when I worked with my clients, it was so difficult to lower my vibration that much to can receive another person, my client, and see the whole structure of my client, because I was always connecting to the higher self, to the client. And yes, it was difficult for me to see all the different layers of the person. And also in me, it was difficult for me to be in here in presence, so I was always there. By starting to using the essential oils, all these different layers cleared up, and I can enter to all the different layers so clearly, so easily, and it's just not an issue anymore for me. I can jump in a different layers very easily, very quickly, and very clearly. So as when I'm working, for example, in my work, in my service with a client, I can see clearly all the path of the person, and I can see the different layers of the person so clearly, and it helps me in my service to see clearly and giving the feedback to the client. Apart this, my consciousness open even more. What I would say that with my mind, with my conscious mind, I can digest, I can receive a wider range of consciousness than before. Regards this, that all the different layers cleared up and grounded very beautifully. I feel myself much more balanced, much more in equilibrium in every different state. I have even more energies by using the essential oils, and what I really love when I connect to one essence, the connection to them. So, for example, if I speak, if I connect to, and it's Jasmine, if I connect to this, there are different informations on the internet, why it's good and why it's beneficial for your body. But for me, it's just not working. What I'm doing is connecting to this essence. And more time I'm using the essential oils, more I connect to each essence, and what I'm receiving through them is just a whole new universe. So each essential oils has their essence, and when you tap in to each of them, you are tap into their word. And more deeper you are going there, different parts they shows you, different parts you are receiving, and you can channel information through them. So this journey is just amazing, and amaze me every day. Every day the connection, how you can understand them and how you can connect through them. To different channels. So when I speak from essentials, it's not just essentials and oils, it's much more than it. And why I can receive like this, because once you are capable to see beyond what you can see or perceive and physically, what you're receiving, that using these essentials, you are entering a new universe, and you are exploring new and new things, deeper and deeper meaning of each of the essentials. So it's just amazing. What more? Also, I'm seeing the beneficial of on my family. It's huge on the kids and on my husband also. They are not using consciously how I'm using. So when I start to use an essence, I connect to this essence spiritually also and energetically, and I'm receiving a deeper them. They are not using them in this term, but the effect on their body you can see also, and they are receiving it also. I can see how the different parts of their energy body starting to liberate, is starting to lifting up. You know, when you have like an energy field, and a few parts of this energy fields are stuck and you are not conscious about it, but starting to using these essentials, it's starting to liberating, it's starting to open these blockages, these stuck parts, and you can transform them, you can lift them, you can clean them, and you can enlighten them, each of these parts. And like this they are transforming this field, what you are owning here. So it is just amazing. I'm that much I love to them that I started to use with my clients also, and I created also a private group, a Facebook group. So all my clients who are using essential oils, I accessorate them on the ways what they need and what particular moments. And at the moment I think I'm capable to doing it. Later we'll see how it goes. But before each month I will have a 20-minute calls with each of the clients, and I will guide them. I will channel to them and tap into their energy field and see what essentials they need. Because yes, this is, it's much more than what you can perceive on the physical level, and all the different essentials has much more potential that even what you can find on the internet, because it's still not discovered wholly. It's not understood the whole potential of the essentials of the human beings. So they have much more. Yes. So I wanted to do this video to share with you my new love, and to share with you this amazing news, what I discovered. And I hope I will come with more information little by little, and share with you what I'm receiving. Also here in this private Facebook group, I share what I channel from the different essentials, because how I'm saying is, I read lots of informations from from them, what you can find on the internet and different places, but it's, as I'm saying, it's even much more what they have. So I'm sharing also there the information what I'm receiving towards each essentials, and how to use them, and why is it good for the being. So thank you so much for your attention, and seeing you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.